Your Black Friday code is TURKEY. Use it at checkout for 20% off all merchandise at the Mecca Merch Store. T-shirts, mugs, everything including the brand new Let's Go Brandon Critic Proof t-shirt. Show your pride. That's TURKEY at the Mecca Merch Store at teespring.com.
The green is nice too. Those Let's Go Brandon shirts, they come in a green. I have no background. We're in the void. We're actually in the middle of a gaming stream. We're playing Terraria of all things because it's one of my favorites. Ooh, get. I'm frozen. Mush. And jump. Oh, I dropped a gold. People are like, what do you like? I like Terraria. I like that new He-Man show because it's just ridiculous and cringe and weird. And I also like it when I get to see stuff like Mechaception. That's Mechaception. That's a lot of Mechaception. It doesn't have to be all Mechaception. Here, you got an article, Harold Ramis' daughter, reflecting on Ghostbusters Afterlife and her beloved iconic father. Violet Ramis, style. Steele told the Hollywood Reporter her biggest takeaway from the film was that ultimately it leaves us with the feeling that people we love are always with us. They don't go away. Oh, that hits you in the feels, especially after what I'm going through right now. And hey, if you want to help out, there it is in green. There it is in green. This is the only Let's Go Brandon shirt that people can't criticize you for because you can call them an istophobe if they don't like it because it's got the flag on it. That's how we roll, and we learned it from the 2016 Ghostbusters. You know, if you have a woman or a diversity, you can't criticize it or else you're an istophobe. This film kind of fixes a lot of that, except the critics are still so cringe that they still are blaming isms and reeing about it. Even though this film stars a 12-year-old girl, they still are calling us ist and phobic because of course they are. I ranted about a Mary Sue article there, so I'm going to promote that too. We're promoting the Mary Sue article I ranted about. Go watch that one. This movie got like $60 million at the box office. It's probably going to keep going. You're going to take your family to see this for Thanksgiving. That was always my mom's tradition, and I actually, we would go and see some sort of touchy-feely family. We would see like a Terms of Endearment sort of movie, or the sequel to that, Evening Star. We'd see those stupid movies. And we would have totally gone to see this, you know, and that's the thing. And this is why it hit me in the feels. I'm going through a lot of the same stuff the main character is going through in this. It also is just a good tribute to a Ghostbusters. It just reminds me a lot of Ghostbusters. It doesn't take a crap all over Ghostbusters. Violet Ramis style, new watching Ghostbusters Afterlife would be an emotional experience, but perhaps also cathartic. The eldest daughter of the late legendary Harold Ramis, a quadruple threat as a comedian, actor, writer, and director, sat in a New York City screening room months before the highly anticipated Sony sequel was released to the public on November 19th, ready for a powerful ride. Director Jason Reitman, who she's known since childhood, did not disappoint. He was so careful to get it right, to really honor the early films and everyone who is in them, but also make something for now and in the future. Style told a Hollywood Reporter over a series of interviews, maybe he is the only person who could do that. He is the physical bridge. Jason Reitman took over the Sony franchise from his father, Ivan, who helped craft what became some of the most beloved, recognizable characters in the world when he directed the first two films in the 1980s. And Style was well aware it was vital to Jason Reitman to get his chapter right for the fans, but also for his father. And of course, her father, the beloved Harold Ramis, died February 2014 at the age of 69. To most, he is best known for playing the brilliant but awkward scientist in Ghostbuster Egon Spengler. The late actor's film legacy left an indelible impression on pop culture. Oh, he was great in every movie of the 80s. Oh, pretty much every movie of the 80s that was good. Ghostbusters, which he co-wrote with Dan Aykroyd, was a crown jewel in the actor's storied career. So, how to do a Ghostbusters film featuring Peter Venkman, Winston Zeddemore, and Ray Stantz, but no Egon? You don't! Hollywood Reporter won't spoil the specifics. Here's the thing, though. You do feel the Ghostbusters are there through the whole thing. It's pretty heavy-handed with the member. I didn't mind it. I thought it was exactly where they needed to be. Other critics have said that yes, it's remember this, remember that, remember Stay Puft, remember the Terror Dogs. Yeah, there's some of that, but that's kind of what I wanted in it, especially after playing the video game during Halloween. So I'm okay with it. One thing that is timely about the movie is, yes, it is a comedy, but it is also about loss and grief, and we're dealing with that. It was surreal. There are many parallels to real life, but it is just a movie, and it's not actually him. It is a character. Jason smartly focused on capturing the Egon character, and not necessarily my dad. I feel like it really worked in that way. Ultimately, it leaves us with the feeling, with that feeling. The people we love are always with us. They don't go away. And she's got a book. Alright, here you go. I was really touched by Violet's memoir. She writes very candidly. Oh, about Carrie Coon. She was writing about it. And to read that very private father-daughter dynamic is a real gift to the world that she wrote it. Alright, so even that's the thing. For a movie, though, that is supposed to be a comedy, I can see why a lot of people are upset about how many, feels it gives you. I'm okay with it right now. I think I needed a good cry, and it was a fun movie. It does kind of shift a little bit with a lot of that. So, all in all, everybody seems to be pretty happy with it, except for some critics who are saying it's too much like Ghostbusters. That's okay. I'm okay with it being too remember Ghostbusters-y. I needed something like that after the bad stories and bad things that we've gotten. And we've gotten some stinkers. So I'm going back to my video game stream. And not Mechaception. I'm going back to my video game stream, and I'm going to do the Mechaception thing after I wrap. Don't you guys go anywhere. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye! Ooh. Get. I'm frozen! Oh, I didn't jump. Oh, I dropped a gold.